Shamo pé, as we speak now, the story the princess alone fi set reason to fi set Baba Ijesha up. Baba Ijesha ba almost when she was 7. They were total lies. Nothing like that ever happened. Princess said on TVC, oh yes, Obaso. Despite the fact that Titi December sorry, she did not provide a single evidence or a witness to actually establish that when the girl was 7 years old, yes, truly, Baba Ijesha for come. And it turned out to be that police in Lagos State, before they transferred it to the Lagos State government, they said, wait, let's do our job. You don't want noise. The public princess cried, the is out there. No, let's do our job. Let's first establish whether the girl in question, if you said she is 14, let's now establish whether she was truly defiled or not. Police took the girl. A few days after Baba Ijesha was detained, they ran a test on the girl. In that, she tested the one realized what? Test is a healing broken hymen. That means our virginity was just taken a few months ago, and it is just healing up. The test further confirmed, it says, evidence of perpetual penetration. Laying back on this recently, and there was evidence of semen, presence of semen in her body. Everything to Castle has nothing to do with Baba Ijesha. But they've already made a hell of a noise. Princess and they've already nailed Baba Ijesha. The government had already swung him. And they've already set him up. Like, come, watch a film with the same girl. Now, all these things still test the was actually perpetrated by one Damola Adekola and security lay princess Tunde. And this happened in 2020. 2020. Princess set Baba Ijesha up in April 2021. Now, Princess concocted a lies, a drama, and told all of you that Unto Shele happened 7 years ago. But set Baba Ijesha up, confirm. And all of you followed it, because when I was speaking then, people like this young lady, who is my colleague, refused to let you hear. I always tell you, I am not. How can I be a decorated human rights ambassador? How can I carry the flag of America? I was decorated as a human rights ambassador in the American embassy. I have an affiliation with Lagos State House of Assembly. I'm an Ikoba. I am a Nollywood actor, small fry. At the end of the day, anybody but need the Nollywood tashi. I am a king Arabani in my own right. So for anybody to now think that the next thing I want to do with my hard-earned name and reputation is to give backup to a sexual predator, it's quite appalling. But do these people take time to due diligence, or because they believe that people on social media, they don't read, they don't take time to think, they don't wait, and they voice and tactics you normally. Now, Princess claimed that this girl was 14 then. From evidence of age. Princess claimed that this girl was defiled when she was 7. Although Princess that means the girl will be suffering multiple tears. And that means you would have taken her to one hospital or a clinic. And then that is a good evidence. But without any iota of evidence or a witness, you all believed her because she was able to orchestrate a setup in that present 2021. And the reason why it was so easy for her to get that, one cover of going with the pariwo. When it was CCTV at the camera for setup. Emma Boshe Bere. Boshe Fioma Joko, to my Jokosi. Akabilomawa. Ibatoma Wale, be or Shell like Baba Ijesha Tomoye. A Sitomoye so Agbalabalum, but on Shele, Bubu to Shele. Coffee Bere Silu Baba Ijesha. Typical Elo video your partner, post a balance. Bubu is so silent, why to show less than 7 years, Dano. Bello would join to kill you. 5 minutes ago, 20, 30 minutes ago, I thought I came here to meet a friend. And then you choose to all believe the old gibberish. I keep saying this. If we want this country to move forward, We'll play a part, reduce it, and then have our children to progress on the little, whatever we must have done. Serious problem. Activity the moment they saw in 2018 that American embassy, Yomi Fabiyi the American ambassador, I might make it so easy for anybody. You live fake life. But I always tell you that what princess set up, the propensity for that action is error. It does not have the prerequisite for action is error. It does not have propensity law. In that time, they caught. Now let me bust your bubble. When police now spoke to that girl under the law, or the process again here without the eye of the guy here, I will not be so. I'm going to go. Lagbajabai, no bamiso. Could I call Baba Ijesha? Damola Adekola, but Damola Kanu Jabe. Only but Eliwaloa be a blue mommy only. Talo to beso. Only security there to Okele. Police swung into action, but they couldn't arrest the Okele. He's still at large, and they picked up Damola Adekola. One for Damola Adekola is innocent, Baba Ijesha, and we thought the truth will be established. All of my little can do so the case here. Now, what to move Damola Adekola? I was listen. Oh yeah, got court. Any of fair job, can you do a labe? Come as a couple and down. Let this case get to court, and then you come and establish. Damola Adekola now. Oh, I cause no statement. Coach me. Let it to cause a girlfriend when you're multi princess. It's been a daughter. Be the lower princess, and I challenge you, boy. Don't you? Why can't you ask, princess? 7 years. Oh, my papa was well. You want for your setup. What's it? So that you buy. So it wasn't because you care about that girl. So now you put in Baba Ijesha, cell, to one police cell. The same your neighbor, Tomo, put in Bomoso, last in 2020. You did not even care about the girl. Now to finish, they resumed. Oh, my shame, continue more princess Lara. Investigation. People like Break the Silence Foundation will stand up. Police went to pick the girl up after and they found sperm on her. And they arrested Damola Adekola. There is a Damola Adekola into it Jew. Now, it turns out that Damola Adekola and you aided the government and these terrible people. In fact, I charge the case in court. Make it make sense. The same investigation, same victim, same case. They want to move Damola Adekola, the security of Princess House. Okay, what's up? Nino, case file Olopa. And no sipan ticket no bere. Yomi Fabiyi Moso. Cause you have right to request for it under the Freedom of Information Bill. It was of
I love this stuff, darling.
It's nothing but the truth. One move boy. Oh, I no sell Baba Ijesha. Because most of you don't know. Go back to Baba Ijesha. Police is shame. They arrested another person. Tonje Damola Adekola. Eripe Princess Yabo Guboyo Benuba Damola Adekola ye. They refuse to mention him. Because on 14. Yes. I realize eventually Damola Adekola don't have any evidence because all the way. Oh, they voluntarily confessed, but yes. Meanwhile, in 2020, Princess City Pariwole Damola Adekola at the security here. Lori, she refused to tell the police. Princess, she's not a genuine complainant. Organized crime, don't we? I am fighting for this girl. Baba Ijesha right to bail because we see evidence in Baba Ijesha also. The only evidence for she is sexual assault on a minor. That is poverty proof 14 no more yet. Baba Ijesha be. But the only thing that is germane and sacrosanct is that number one, if you claim the girl is 14, but the Lagos State government, Ministry of Justice, I am putting my life on the line down for this. If you are going to accept, you put 14 years in your princess, then the same law must apply to princess, must apply to Damola Adekola. Because now, whether you like it or not, if the girl is 14, in Bolowa, in Nuofi, the same child protection law says that no adult, Obanio, Adajonio, Olopanio, you must never, under any circumstances, groom a minor to submit a body for any sexual activity. Investigation. It is a serious criminal offense on the part of any police officer, any judge, any parent. kó sọ fún ọmọ tí ò tí tójú bọ́ pé gbé ara ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ mo fẹ́ gather evidence so máa lọ dúró jì síbi kan arákùnrin yẹn mo fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá ó máa bá ìsùn arábìnrin yẹn ó wá ní kọ́ ọmọkùnrin kékeré ọmọ 10 year old kó gbé ara ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ó fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá àǹtí yẹn máa bá sùn ó wá set ó wá ní gbé ara ẹ̀ dúró. Under the law, it is grooming. There is no excuse whatsoever for it. You cannot ask a physical minor kó gbé ara ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ kó máa tọwọ́ bọ̀ lójú ara àbí kó bá sùn tó ló fẹ́ gather evidence or kó tẹ̀ kó máa tẹ̀ díẹ̀ báyìí lásán. It's trauma for a child or a minor. It says explicitly, the princess does not care about the minor. It is unacceptable. So if you are maintaining 14 years, then let's go to court so that they will explain to the princess and the likes of the Yabo. They should understand what I'm fighting for. That this is a serious criminal offense. And our video to early stage, even the second day, third day, laying motto jig me that I was asking children that I will fight for you children in this Baba Ijesha's case. But one you bomb me law, one Baba Ijesha, but no problem. Let's go on. Now, our colony here. Motuwa somebody princess will need CCTV in the living room. To buy CCTV, I want bed before Baba Ijesha today is a different ballgame. She deliberately need just Baba Ijesha to Baba Ijesha wa for it. Baba Ijesha will interest in no more kokon. O ṣe pé bóyá o ní interest olúwa síbẹ̀ o ti wò kó ti kárí àbò ti borí o wá ṣìṣì wá ẹwà o wá ní gẹ́ǹtì ẹ̀ o bóyá o tún máa ṣe kiri ẹ̀ kámẹ́rà ẹ̀dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀. You deliberately invited him. Ìwọ náà lo set camera. Ìwọ náà lo coach ọmọ ẹ̀ bó ṣe máa ṣe pẹ̀lú Baba Ijesha kó gbé ara dúró fún. O dẹ̀ ń pè yẹn pé at the end of the day ìwọ náà lo fún ní football age. Torí age tó pé 14 yẹn di bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí mo fi sáré mo fi sílùkúra kò sí any evidence tó present lórí age ọmọ yẹn. Any evidence. No, nothing the government of Lagos State brought out. The ministry people that way, they did not bring a single thing out, a single evidence to prove the age of that girl. Mo wá somebody now. This is our country. Ìlú ta fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wa dàgbà sínú ẹ̀. You think by getting scared, don't want to speak the truth. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ṣe máa dàgbà lọ́nà tó dá. Ìrọ̀ pátápátá. Money, it is a serious criminal offense. Money, do you think it is okay that for you to now set camera premeditatedly? I said, the debt we owe every child is protection. But only will not be òfin that you will now say, Momo Penny, my bar, my issue. Come on, Jenny Gobobi, and come in to protect your money. Momo Penny is sex offender, or is a potential person. Only before come on. You want to get Kileba Mopen in the hero. You want to set the camera. You want to do something. Oh, yeah, don't, when it's coming, don't run. Let him touch you. You want to set the camera. That is child pornography. And I was talking that this is a serious criminal offense. You don't do that, princess. Yabo, do you know what you are doing? That you allow a 17-year-old, 18-year-old to go to strippers club is not what you can do with a minor. I said, this is unacceptable. This is Nigeria. This is Lagos State. Never compete with London City, New York City. Jesus Christ. I said, you cannot do this. But Kinimori, the group, some of my colleagues, want to bring me down. All of them, your video, I said, you cannot do that to a minor. Money get up, Bubu Ala, want to do Baba Ijesha. Bubu question time pay the confession, or the camera. When hello video yapada. Yeah, I know. The only reason the man is saying sorry, because send it to my back. Oh, what to Johnny Copapo. Or what your mother, or from any voyage. Even Koja or Red of there, to back Kaka, Nule, Pelu, or Red, to Baba Simbaja. Sorry, Lenny Mamashi. Pelu, you knew you actually tortured the man. A fashion on a show way. Or to Luomo Gay. A Felitio, Baniji, Romotopi, Lumani Princess or Luomo Gay, to feed Baba Ijesha. Same spot. The question I've asked, I will still ask, why did you even beat the victim? And it was because in that guy, he said, "Only crochet." Buboyi, teba mo worse because guy. One nicky guy, ma wo pata joy. The biti woman in the day, o fe shede Baba Ijesha ma ba so, they record bo se bo so. Just to destroy somebody's life. To go to my comment, you don't already. What's in serious samples? So, and it in says, well, no face on it. And I was screaming to Lagos State government, they threatened me. They spent everything to one local media to destroy me. I said, except I am not serving the living God. As a matter of fact, the minister DPP, one way I don't know, Moya to explain therefore. One way I don't know, Siwaju Saint George, we call me Loengo. Olonde Bashakuso. I know the girl is an adult. The girl is over 20 years old. Wọ́n touch age ọmọ yẹn di bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ wá ní kí Nàìjíríà kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ gbogbo wa. Kára bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dẹ́wà. Nígbà tó jẹ́ pé irọ́ àti ìkà ẹ máa rí òótọ́ lẹ̀ báyìí. You are a society that raise children to speak lies. Èmi ò ń dún sáà ní ibi tó bá ti raise ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà lọ ti raise ẹ̀. Torí ó lè parọ́ mọ́ anybody kó bá yẹ anybody jẹ. Ṣáà mo jẹ́ pé irọ́ wọn fi ń tọ̀wọ̀ àgbàlagbà méjì àbá parọ́ bí tọmọ ìkéré wà. Wọ́n á dẹ̀ execute irọ́ yẹn báyìí. níbi tọ́mọ yẹn wọ́n wow so ìlú ọ̀tí ẹ̀dá. And I keep asking money kí ló dé tí ṣe mẹ́nu bà ọ̀rọ̀ Dàmọ́lá Adékọ́lá. That Dàmọ́lá Adékọ́lá is working free. When it got to a stage nígbà tá wà nínú court Justice Olúwatóyìn Táíwò retired ó béèrè lọ́wọ́ Lagos State Government DPP only where is Dàmọ́lá Adékọ́lá, only where is this guy, only where is his statement, only no I'm not going to proceed a big statement of what daddy on what cast statement this is the person every year we will visit this setup. This is the possible statement. Only Baba Ijesha wani. Luring somebody is a criminal offense. Oh, le lure mi wa, mi on share. Over baye mi get. Oh, there's mo fe baye get mo towa. Kí ló fẹ́ baye mi get. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ ọdún méje ni princess fi set Baba Ijesha up. Tó Baba Ijesha fọwọ́ ọmọ ọdún méje. A lè bí ẹ̀jẹ̀ gan. A lè ṣorí ṣiríṣi pé. Even if setting up is not legitimate, it's not okay. Why will you be attracted to a 7-year-old child? But I want to fi set àgbàlagbà tó ní ọmú gbọ́wọ́lé. Ọmọ tí princess mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti ń bá sùn tí ìjọba gan àtọlọ́pàá mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti ń bá sùn. How can you set somebody up with any continuous sexual experience tó ti mọ bó ṣe lè seduce ọkùnrin? Ṣé yẹn jẹ́ yóò ṣe victim mọ̀ yóò ṣe innocent person mọ̀? You will only quickly establish what you ṣẹlẹ̀ previously. You can't ọ̀rẹ́ àwọn ẹni tó ti bá sùn bímọ tó ṣe gbẹ káwọn lè fi set it up pé ok ẹ̀yà lọ bẹ̀ jáde pé sọ pé ó fẹ́ bẹ̀ sùn káwọn sọ pé rape ẹ̀ kẹwàá ní torí wọ́n ti rape ẹ̀ ti pẹ́ that person is a rape victim tó lè fi set it up sí ẹ̀ lè máa yí orí òfin káàkiri. And I was trying to explain that now this what we're talking about at the court and ẹ máa establish yóò kí gbogbo ayé lè mọ̀ pé kò ń ṣe pé à ń support ohun tí ò dáa. And the government of Lagos State will know that I love Lagos State. I support Babajide Sanwo-Olu. I support Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I want Lagos State to progress. Ìlú ìyá mi ni. My mother is a Lagosian. But the fact remains that we have to fight for innocent children out there. Children in boarding schools. Children in homes. Money share our teachers, they sample, experiment, guinea pig, experiment. You don't do that with children. Àwọn kan ní nílùú òyìnbó, mo ní ẹ̀tọ́ ayé nítorí ẹ̀ kí n farabalẹ̀ ni. Òyìnbó lè gba fóònù kó gbé picture ọmọ ìkéré CDP. Kó bá parọ́ ọmọ ìkéré lòun. Àgbàlagbà ló máa play role yẹn. It is a criminal offense to ask a minor to be talking to an adult. Kò ní kó fi lé àgbàlagbà. You don't do that with a child. Nítorí bá ti wọ brain ẹ̀ ti wọ. People use anything to destroy anybody's life. Ọlọ́run ló máa recover fún Baba Ijesha. Tó bá dé jẹ́ pé ó ní ẹ̀kọ́ tó lọ́ fẹ́ kí Baba Ijesha náà kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. At least by now he has learned. He will tell the story fully. But I can tell you all for free. Láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ dópin gbogbo àti police investigation àti ilé ẹjọ́ nowhere is that it has been established pé Baba Ijesha bọ́ ọmọ ọkọ̀ sùn. Wọ́n ti fa gbogbo ẹ̀yọ́ pé ẹ má yà tọ́ra wa. Because a lè má tọ́ra wa. If Lagos State government will say because Baba Ijesha kissed the girl because she was 14. Tẹ́bẹ́tì lè accept pé 14 lọ́wọ́ yẹn. Gbogbo offense ti princess commit yẹn náà. Torí pọ́nmọ yẹn jẹ́ 14 kí ló ń tẹ̀fẹ́ kó face strike ẹ̀. Gbogbo offense ti Dàmọ́lá Adékọ́lá face kí ló ń tẹ̀fẹ́ kó face ẹ̀. Ẹ fẹ́ sọ gbèsè fún Baba Ijesha. Ẹ bọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ṣàlàyé fún public tó ti tẹ̀lé pull out lọ pé no. Ìdílé tó ń yàbá yẹn ṣe pariwo. Ó ní torí ẹni Lagos State ṣe fún òun pa torí òun jà fọwọ́. Because ọ̀rẹ́ bẹ̀rù lápapọ̀ pé ariwo wèrè lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pa ó kò jẹ́ káwọn jẹ gbèsè. Tó bá yẹ káwọn lo ìlú Nàìjíríà tí ó balance ni táwọn ṣe lo agbára pé ìjọba níjọba làwọn fífi report yẹ. But it's not going to make any sense. Tí bọ̀bọ̀ Dàmọ́lá Adékọ́lá yẹn tó bá charge sí court pẹ̀lú Baba Ijesha. That guy was ready to prove ipe ọmọ tí princess lò adult ni. The moment tó ní bàbá yẹn wá pé èmi ò bọ́ ọmọ 14 sùn mi ò lè ṣẹ̀wọ̀n gbére ẹ lè rí spam mi díẹ̀. Ó lè sọ fún yín pé òun bò sùn mi ìdẹ́sọ́ pé mi ò bá sùn. Tó bá dẹ̀ pé 14 lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ sọ pé èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ bọ́ 14 sùn life imprisonment ni. Èmi ò ṣe rẹ̀ wọ́n àgbàlagbà ni o. Bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ready àti prove. Ó tún fẹ́ ṣe òpin ọmọ yẹn ní bank account pẹ̀lú UBA. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti lè prove àgbàlagbà lòun déètì. So the video to share tí wọ́n set Baba Ijesha up, there was no force. Ọmọ yẹn ló gbà fún rẹ̀. That means they would have to pay millions upon millions for Baba Ijesha. Then you know our lady carry out my hand.
Ìgbà tọ́rọ̀ yẹn kọ́kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà yẹn. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tá gbọ́ narrative tí wọ́n sọ fún wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ. Normally kò sẹ́ni tó máa gbọ́ pé ọmọ 14 years èèyàn kan molest ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ tara ò ní tàyàn. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀ bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Baba Ijesha náà I'm very sure pé àwọn náà máa ti learn 1 or 2 from gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Then kókó bẹ̀ tún wá ní wípé tọ́lọ̀ máa ń ṣe dáadáa gbà mí ó máa ń dàbí ibi ni. Torí Ọlọ́run máa ń mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ fi ẹlòmíì pamọ́ for a particular number of years láti safeguard ẹ̀mí ẹ̀. But àwa èèyàn kì í rí ju imú wa lọ. Nǹkan tá a bá mọ̀ la mọ̀. O ò lè mọ plan t'Ọlọ́run ní. Bóyá Ọlọ́run dìdí sọ pé okay òun fẹ́ fi bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà pamọ́ for this number of years ni nítorí àwọn kankan ìyẹn náà tún possible. Ìlú gangan ni ó kọwájú sẹ́yìn ó kọwájú sáwọn kan ó kẹ̀yìn sáwọn kan kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Jeff Owólẹwà lórúkọ mi. Please, if you know that you are watching my videos and you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and smash that notification bell.
Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the notification button.